Boils and girls. I have a crap ton of cards to go through. Like this isn't even all it. Crap ton of Legend of the Five Rings in here. What else we got in here? Oh, some old art. That's a bunch more cards there. What else? We got a bunch more over here. This has just become insanity. And that's not even close to all of them. So I figured today I'd work on Chaotic. I've got a few done so far. These I'm not touching yet because somebody was kind enough to sort them in alphabetical order for me. And I posted a few this morning. But if I have learned anything by now, it's to look at the binders first. Because people like to keep their stuff that's decent or good, hopefully good, inside their binders. Unless they have no idea what they're doing and they're a 12-year-old kid and put commons in. Which I'm sure I will see lots of. There we go. Shiny. I'm so shaky. Shall I put this light on? Brighten up my day a little bit. Ha! I'm so pretty. Trampling tackle. I took a quick scan through the large stack. I don't think there's any hollows in there. I definitely have to double check. A lot of common. A couple uncommons. But yeah, you can tell this was somebody younger. All the commons are. At least they put their hollows in. They're smart enough to protect those. This guy's badass looking. I would totally tattoo something like that on me. Super! It's got a nice bend in it though. Poison sphere. It's what my daughters create every time they fart. Empowering serenade. Yeah, quite a few comments. I'm still getting used to this game. Like, I bought lots of literally every type of game out there. I thought I was just buying one or two and end up getting 7 or 8. I kind of started going through some of the Legend of the Five Rings, but man, there's so much of it. Uncommon. More uncommon. Yeah, quite a bit of uncommon. A lot lot of this doesn't look like it was played though. It's probably opened up and put in here because they didn't understand how to play. Clean this book up nice. Ultra. And more uncommon. I believe that, man, it's not easy doing this sometimes, especially when you're like partially colorblind. Think that's gold? Looks gold. Yeah, a lot of uncommon in here. Forest of Life, Forest of Gump, Colt. There we go. Shiny. Why are all the shiny ones bent? Who does this? Why must kids be so brutal? I'm pretty sure I still have like all my cards from when I was a kid and they're decent condition at least still. Commons. There we go. Another hollow. Hello. All these names are backwards, but they're probably just as easy to pronounce backwards as they are forwards. Victor? Victor? Yeah, a lot of commons. Everrain. There we go. Gold. I love gold. Commons, not so much. Badass art though. A lot of these games back then had sweet art. I wish there was more games out there with, like, look at those colors. I can see those ones. Yeah, a lot of commons and stuff like that. I already posted one of these today. Oh, and this is one of those binders that switches the orientation halfway through? Yep, awesome. There we go, some gold. Fanfare of the Vanishing. I saw a lot of other sellers around there just putting up like random stats and stuff like that, but I'm posting each individual card with the stats you're gonna get. I do that with everything. All my pictures are the exact item you're gonna get. No stock BS, no messing around. Pokemon cards and stuff like that are a little different because you get stock on one common type and they're all the same. There we go, a little gold. All the same basic condition, then yeah, I'll do multiple in stock on those, but with things like this, where it's going to change from card to card, I'm doing a listing for each. Because I'd rather people know what the hell they're getting. Vaporize. It'd be a shitty way to go. Just turn to sand. Some people already have sand in places. There we go. Super. That's badass art too. Very Cthulhu style. With a little bug. I hate bugs in real life, but sci-fi bug art. Hydro balls. Hide your balls. You don't want to get too stressed-tickled out. Yeah, a lot of coming. You can tell this was more of a... These ones are my favorite pictures. Not, these ones were rare. Which happens from time to time. Usually I'd use gloves going through this kind of stuff, but it's really hard to get them out of the sleeves like this when you get a glove on. Radical ice balls. Radical, man. A think ray. I need one of those. Make my brain work again? That'd be sweet. Yeah, a lot of commons. I like this frog guy. Look at those eyes. These eyes are bulging for you. There we go. I see something shiny. A Greeno Jaldar. I feel like I'd be good at making up monster names. I'm good at gibberish. And those claws. This is just making me want to start drawing again. Yeah, quite a few commons. Common. And doubles that are not even close to each other in the book. I'm just gonna skip through these. These are all commons. Commons and uncommons. Get to the next page because that looks like it has some decent ones on it. The last page in this book. Lava pond. Ooh, shiny. Owaiki. Always been a sucker for wizard beards. Wish mine was that one. Margarine. And everything else on this page is random commons. Come on. Let's get into book 2. Hopefully we have a little better luck there. There's just so much more to go through too. Like, luckily I found a fast way to post these. Become insanely good at it. Can usually get at least 100 cards up in a little under 2 hours. Sometimes more, depending on how quick I am and if there's doubles. That one's like super shiny. Mipidim Mirage. Oh, there's 2 in this spot. Oh, they're both shinies. Rasnus. Calling of Aeon. So far, a lot better than the last one. Rime of the Reckless. There's been lots of talks of this game coming back. I've had these ones sitting for quite a while. And the best part about all these is I have very, very, very little invested into it. Everything I got, just basically mostly profit on everything I sell, which is beautiful. There we go. Omar's Projector. Yeah, more of the same comments. This guy's pretty cool. Reminds me of Street Sharks. I finally got my first Street Shark not too long ago. I was jacked. I always wanted one as a kid. It was between that and Creepy Crawlers, so I had to get the Creepy Crawlers instead. I was tricked into thinking I could make my own toys forever. Token card. Some more shinies. I don't think there's going to be anything too rare in here. You never know, but most of the cards I pulled out of the big stack look like they're first editions. Yes, let's go ahead. There we go. Sorry for the ultra close up of my hand. Of course, a little dented like every single nice one I've pulled so far. Who does this? God dang kids. Another one of these. Kind of looks like my ex. I'm just going to flip through and grab all these good ones out. should be coming live like this every day now, hopefully. As long as my phone and internet cooperate, because my computer won't anymore. Looks like Green Lantern about to go hardcore in the bedroom. Look at all those fists. Yeah, it looks like that's it. Everything else is all commons and uncommons. And I will be back. What? And I'm back. The good old Dad! Dad! Pull out the rest of these commons. Probably end up selling the book too, even though there's marker on it. I've heard you can get permanent marker off if you go over it with dry erase marker and then erase it. I haven't tried it yet, but we'll see if that works. Oh, there was another one hiding. But it wasn't a good one. Some cool art though. Demons and bugs. Yeah, that looks like it's got a booger in there. That needs cleaning. Gross. Kids are gross. Blind Fury. That looks like it was just a little easy to draw. What do you want with this card? Just draw some eyes. Make it all red and shit. Is this like if Deadpool and Black Panther had a baby? Alrighty. That was all that. Let's take a quick look through these. See if there's any rares mixed in. I bet not. I bet it's all commons. Still have so many other games to go through. Some Magic the Gathering over there. World of Warcraft. What else? We have Bakugan. Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon. Digimon. Yeah, it looks like this is all commons. Take a day and take some pictures and pound all these out. All common and uncommon. Let's go a little quicker. At least these are nicely in alphabetical order. I love when people do that. Legend of the Firebrings is just, I don't understand what order it was put in. It looks like it was put in some kind of order, but it makes no damn sense to me. I got tons of stuff from that. I got a sealed box from a tournament that went on. I guess they never did the tournament at their shop and just left the box, and I ended up getting my hands on it, and yeah, everything in it's brand new and sealed. Bunch of tins, posters, certificates. What else was in there? Some like promo cards and stuff. Just tons of crap. Ended up picking them all up at the auction for next to nothing. Thousands and thousands and thousands of cards. When I first started going there, I'm pretty sure it was nothing but old people buying. So every time I'd go and there was games or cards and everything, I was just getting everything for like $3. It's amazing. Okay. So what can be next? And a bunch of World of Warcraft here. I really got into that. Got some Yu-Gi-Oh stickers and Pokemon stickers, if anyone remembers those. These I have no idea where they came from. They're obviously clipped from somewhere. There's like no identifying mark, probably out of some magazine or some BS. Cards. You get scared to throw things out because you're like, what if that card was worth a bunch of money and I screwed up? I kind of got my setup going a little better now. So I brought the desk in here. I got my other desk here to work at. All my stock goes in here. Up into these 3 cabinets. I got my shipping desk and my giant bubble wrap roll. Three cabinets right now. I'm sure I'm gonna need to do more by the time I'm done. I'm already setting up a couple more. Man, I'm running out of room quick. These are my babies. I just cleaned that one up yesterday. I've had these for years. I still gotta set back up the curtain and everything. It's coming along. Everything's looking good again. Still have a ton of games to test out. I'll do that on another day. Including some nice rare ones. It's a surprise though. And one probably won't end up being for sale because I've been looking for it forever and I spent way too much money on it. But don't tell anyone. What are these? These are just randoms. Some are all damaged and stuff. Some are... I remember getting that as a kid in the set. And now I can't find the damn set. Found that, but couldn't find the set. I remember getting these a while ago. Those were cool. I love that show. Yu-Gi-Oh! Random Pokemon. One of those hero clicks. Cards I got signed as a kid. But yes, as you can see, I buy a little bit of everything. And I need to go through it a lot quicker. Bunch of vintage music. Good old Darth Vader. Where's the button on him? See, he gives a deadly stranger. Oh, I don't even know what to go through next. There's so much. I get so overwhelmed so easily. That's why I've been trying to make my brain work again. Just take one section at a time and get it done. That's why I started with Chaotic today. Because my brain has been nothing but... What's in here? Still a bunch of Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! Yep. Still have a bunch of that to go through. Holy. At least half the box. Looks like there's some other stuff in there. Bakugan. Some of them look pretty damn rough. You got one box. You can tell it was sitting in somebody's basement for probably at least a few years without the lid on. Because, man. Ugh. You're going to need to pull the compressor out and try to blow some of it off before I even try to pull cards out of the sleeves. It's that gross. Like, a good inch thick of dust on top of it. Still so much to do. So little time. Gotta put some of these posters back up. Kind of went on a cleaning spree and decided I was going to clean every single wall and every single baseboard and get this damn place nice and tidy. I'm still working on sorting out all the collection. I got some of it over here. Along with Mr. Flytrap, because the bastards are getting down here so bad lately. What we got down here? Sealed GTA San Andreas. Ended up picking that up off of a guy who makes arcade machines. He only charged me $7. Selling a bunch of rare games, $7 a pop. Now at first I was like, he has no idea what he has. But as soon as I picked out the most rare ones from him, he's like, oh, you're also a collector. I'm like, why are you not charging more then? Sealed Army of Darkness on VHS. Love me some Sega. We got the Saturn, Genesis, the Master System, and the Dreamcast. Still need to get my hands on the 32X and the Sega CD. But that was... The original Sega was one of the very, very first game consoles I ever played on. I remember playing the crap out of Wonder Boy in that shooting game. What the hell was that called again? That was fun. And then I went on to the NES after that, I'm pretty sure. Played Super Mario Bros. 3 about 150 times. I'm definitely going to do some giveaways soon, too. If anybody is still gaming on 360, I've got just a few download codes for Tomb Raider that I am planning on handing out. For free. The best price. Not worth much, but free game's a free game. And it wasn't a terrible one either. Still need to do another order of stickers soon. We got more of the collection over here. Definitely need to make more room. Tidy up a bit. Such an underrated movie. And yes, it is signed. A couple of steel books. You have Pauly Shore up top. The We Saw. Along with all the Kevin Smith of. Gotta find another way to display those, make them look nicer. I think that's gonna be my first movie marathon for watch parties is Kevin Smith movies. Because I got quite a few of them on there. And from now on, every Saturday morning, I'm gonna start doing watch parties with Saturday morning cartoons. Start with Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe we'll do a little Digimon in there, and there's a few decent good shows on there that have some of the better old ones. I think there's some Pokemon on there too. I'm gonna make up a list. Do a couple episodes each Saturday, just like we used to watch when we were kids. There's so much stuff. Board games. Every type of card you can think of. Oh yeah, I forgot about the PS1 collection. That still needs to be reorganized too. Sold a few things from the collection that part of me already regrets letting go of, but hey, I got kids to feed. And that's what matters. I keep finding other random cards too. Gypsy Witch fortune telling cards. And some vintage tarot cards. Maybe I'll do a stream later. Give everyone their terrible, terrible fortunes. I don't understand, but every time I tell fortunes, everyone's gonna die soon. I definitely need to find another secondary streaming device because my computer decided it no longer wants to pick up any audio from any type of microphone. USB, auxiliary, don't matter. Just all of them. It like shows very, very, very little output on it. No matter how loud you do it and how loud you boost it, it's such a pain in the ass. Apparently it's a glitch that's been going on with Windows 10 and I guess a few different models of computers that have been upgraded to it. And it just They never figure it out. It's been going on for like 5 years, and they just, okay, whatever. Might just have to downgrade back from Windows 10. Or try to go up to 11 and see if my computer can even run that crap. I think I spent less than $100 on the tower. Like, I only used it to start posting more stuff and for writing and whatnot. It plays Pajama Sam. That's about it. Kids play Roblox on it sometimes. I definitely need to organize a little better. That's always been my downfall, is organization. I'm gonna get back into making custom consoles again. I've got an N64 taken apart right now, and I think a Super Nintendo. So I'm gonna paint those soon. Still trying to decide what design to do. Probably Conkers for N64. Super Nintendo, I have no idea yet. Never really played a lot of Super Nintendo growing up. I got the Genesis instead. So I got the superior version of Aladdin. And now the music's stuck in my head. Great. I definitely want to do some coloring soon. I might do that on stream later. I got this. I was jacked to pick this up. Badass artwork in here. Golden Axe and Sonic. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Hell yeah. Definitely the best coloring book I've ever picked up. I saw it on the auction. I was like, is that Sega? Sega! Yeah, I bought one lot of creepy porcelain dolls. And I'm like, okay, we'll wait to go through those. BB-8 can hide with them. He'll protect me from them. You know, some of the stuff I end up getting is because it's just a giant lot, and I have no idea what it's going to be, but it's $3, so I know I'm going to make some money off of it. Sometimes quite a bit of money off of it. I think my best so far was Silent Hill for PS2. I paid $12 for the lot. There's 5 games in the lot. I sold that one for $3.40. I definitely need to upgrade the computer though. I want to stream some PS2 and some original Xbox. Some original Xbox I can do straight off the Xbox One, but not any of the weird hidden gems that I want to play. You definitely need to go through it a bit more. Do love me some PlayStation. Not as much as Xbox, but there's some, I just could never get more into the PlayStation controllers as much as the Xbox ones. I got giant hands. My hands don't cooperate with PlayStation controllers all the time. Those thumbsticks, they always slipped into my damn hands. Drive me nuts. It's like a pirate ship wheel attached to my pants. It's driving me nuts. Shitty dad jokes. What's better than Ted dancing? Ted singing and dancing. We got a bunch of these too. Military patches, and I had a medal from World War I. A service medal from New York. I also just really like these. Like, any type of vintage boxes or tins. I love the artwork on them. Salem Ship Friendship, 1707. Where is this from? Early American Old Spice. Ah. Old Spice box. Oh! Old! Still so much to do. This is definitely looking a lot nicer now. Depression will do that to you. So while working a shitty, meaningless job for 2 years and getting nowhere, that's why I do this now. I'd much rather sell collectibles and video games and whatever the hell I feel like. I make a lot more money doing it than working for some other dickhead. Don't have to go to work and do other people's jobs. Or jobs that nobody should be doing in the first place because they're dangerous as shit. I forgot about Hagrid. I got a bunch of pictures where I rolled one up and stuck it in his fingers. It fits perfectly. I want to go through these stickers. What a bunch of those. Let's look at a bunch of old retro stuff. I've got to go through. I've been pretty sure I got all the anime posted. There's just a little anime in here. And a little bit of manga. Cards, I'm getting there. I'm pretty sure most of this Discourse is sold once the payment clears. Been waiting for a while, but that'll be a nice payday once it comes through. What we got in the other cabinets? The game cabinet. It's getting a little late. Maybe it's just because I moved it to a big cabinet. I made that smaller so it would fit perfectly for PS3 and PS1 games. I've just got a few copies of Hidden Object Search and Find. All the PC games, though, like, there was way, way more than this when I first got them. It was a box literally like up to my waist full of games. Nobody else knew what they were. I spent $5 on the games and it was just filled with like almost brand new, like new used PC games and multiple copies. Just insane. I've made so much money off of it already and I'm still making more. You got a sealed copy of Double Switch in there for Sega Saturn. I know my prices might be a little higher on the Dreamcast and Sega Saturn stuff, but to be honest, I don't really want to sell it. So most of my stuff is make an offer, and I got really good pricing, but I only want to sell those if I get top dollar. Street Fighter Puzzle Fighter, I don't care as much about, but those Marvel vs. Capcom and stuff, yeah. This one's more my randoms. Some old Pop Wacky Wobblers. I got some turd in here. Elvis Presley. Board games. Toys, and more toys. And more up there. Yeah, I'm gonna need more cabinets. Finally got my workbench back up too, so hopefully we'll be doing some more of that. I'll probably come on later, make some Verse System decks, because I want to teach the kids how to play. I feel like it'd be good for their math skills as well, learning all these games. Especially after all this bullshit with COVID and them being out of school for most of the year. It'd be nice to give them a little extra. Make them think they're having just fun, but they're learning a little bit too. What else we got over here? That one was custom made for me. I love that. It's beauty. Solid wood and resin. What was his name? Sam Lideker. If you can find him and he's still doing work, man, beauty. I got Robin hanging out here. And I found out that I have a stud up here so I could hang all these guys. I do have surround sound built into the walls, but I don't have a receiver to use it, so I've been here 4 or 5 years now and never used it. Yes, that'll be fun. Got a lot of records to go through too. Just drawers and drawers and drawers. Not the type that you wear under your pants. What else can we work on here? I'm so handsome. How do you figure out the rarity on World of Warcraft cards? Oh, I assume the color of the writing there. White, green, blue. Is this already sorted out for me at all, or is this all random? It looks like it's quite random. Go through that. What was the other game that I had? Universal Fighting System? That one looked pretty cool. It has like Soul Calibur characters and what were the other games? Virtua Fighter, like all those fighting games for consoles. They had all the characters in there, you play as them. I think I got a decent sized box. I might try to put together a couple decks, see if I can actually play it. Looks interesting. It's another thing I'd like to do is actually get on here and start making some streams of playing these games. if I can actually keep my ass awake long enough. Where did I put my drink? There it is. Vampire the Eternal Struggle. That's all I got. All the same card. I think there's 6 of them. That was just randomly in the middle of the Legend of the Five Rings decks. I'm pretty sure these are promos from Legend of the Five Rings. Looks like there's around 10 cards in each. I'm not sure if they're all the same card or they're different or what's going on there. I'll have to look more into those. I'm pretty sure it must have just been like a comic and card shop that ended up going out of business, and that's why there's so much of it. I think I bought 4 or 5 lots, and they were all under $6 or $7 each. So just a few thousand cards to go through. Starting to get burnt out on cards. Might go back to console games for a bit. Got a few to test out, a few to resurface. I'll start making videos while I'm doing that. If I can get the Wi-Fi to stretch into my workroom, that is. I'm trying to get on daily now. Especially since I got crap piling up. And I'm definitely going to end up buying more. I guess I should hop off for a bit now. Probably be back on in like 2-3 hours maybe. Around then. Possibly. I know I'll be on around 9 after the kids are in bed, be gaming. Thanks for joining me. Have a great day.